Summit, held under the auspices of the National Chief Imam, has ended with a renewed call for unity and the adoption of the Muslim Ummah Supreme Council of Ghana's Ummah Constitution. The summit, organized by the Muslim Ummah Supreme Council, brought together Islamic clerics and national imams from all major sects, including Ahlusuna wal Jamaa, Shia and Tijaniyya, to agree on a common framework for Muslim leadership and Ummah development. Speaking after the summit, the Zango Chief of the Northern Region, Shaik Dalhu Abdul Mumin, said the constitution is aimed at changing attitudes within the Muslim community and ensuring unity, order and shared purpose. He explained that the document has been endorsed by Muslim representatives nationwide and that a report will be submitted to the National Chief Imam to guide its implementation.
Allah the Almighty in the Holy Quran is saying, وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. He is giving us a message that we are supposed to be, as Muslims, to be united and never to be divided. And practically, when you observe the life of Muslims currently, the signal is not all that the best. We're highly divided. And Allah is saying that Inna Allah la yugayyiru ma biqawmin hatta yugayyiru ma bi anfusihim. Verily, Allah does not change the situation of the people until they change what is in them. So this summit is all about creating that change in our attitude towards Islam, ourselves, and the Ummah at large. So we came together as Muslims to emphasize on the need for us to see that we have one purpose. The Muslim Ummah must be united, and we must be orderly in every aspect of our life. And that is the main purpose. And that has been achieved here because the Ummah have endorsed the Constitution, and with the help of our National Chief Imam, His Eminence, Shaik Dr. Osman Nuhu Sharabutu. All the national imams are involved. The Ahlusuna Imam, he was here himself, the Shia National Imam also, as well as the Tijaniyya side, and then the Ahmadis. And they have their representatives all over here. And that gives you a signal that it's easier to get it across to the grassroots.
He also raised concerns about the growing use of hard drugs, particularly among Muslim youth in the northern regions. He said chiefs, clerics and task forces in Tamale are leading education campaigns, festival outreaches and mosque sermons to warn against drug abuse, while security agencies are taking action in collaboration with traditional authorities to deal with the canker.
It is very unfortunate that a greater portion of the usage of these hard drugs is relating to the Muslim youth. I'm from the North Tamale, the Zango Chief of Tamale, and we have started a lot with regards to campaigning against this. And in the North, we have this task force working against it. We organized during the Damba Festival as the Zango Chief. We printed a number of T-shirts, written behind it, say no to drugs and yes to life. And we encouraged the task force by giving them a number of T-shirts to make sure that, for them to realize that we're with them. And not only that, we even mentioned in our lectures over and again that it is as a result of ignorance. They need to be explained to the people to understand, particularly the youth, to understand the harm they are doing to themselves. And we came up with strategy as to how to curb it.
Legal practitioner Abdul Majid Musa, a member of the drafting committee, explained that succession to the office of the National Chief Imam will follow a consultative and representative process from the community to the national level rather than through elections.
It's not going to be an election. It's going to be more or less like, because there's a council through which nominations will come They will sit, and then you will come from your this community, the district. Before you even ascend from the community to the district, you have a number of mosques under you, okay, so that you ascend to the district. The district too, at least your people should be there. That will compose of majority of the people in the community. So if you are, let's say, like Ahlusuna or Jamaa, and your group, your community, only Ahlusuna or Jamaa mosques are there, about over 50%, then you can ascend to the district. And when you ascend to the district, there should be similar thing. If you don't have more than 50% of the mosques around you, then you can ascend to the region before you even go to the national. Okay, so we have done this in order that some of the Muslim sects keep growing. And sometimes as they grow, it will lead to the decrease in the number of some sects. Because you see human beings who constitute it, and as you preach and do your activities, you get more people to come to your side. Because I could say that more or less 5 years back, it was only a Tijaniyya sect that came. And then we have something like a revolution where the Ahlusuna also came, and the conflict, if you could remember, because you're old enough to know that. So as they grow, a time will come, they can also ascend to, even though it may be here for some time to come. They can, because as you preach and then get your number, and expansion in the mosques, you can equally become this. Likewise, a smaller sect.
The summit ended with confidence that unity and discipline within the Muslim Ummah will be strengthened.